This video is based on Vedic astrology. In this video, we will know the transit results of planets in February 2023 for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. This is the transit chart of planets on 1st February 2023. Rahu is transiting in Aries sign. Moon and Mars are transiting in Taurus sign. Ketu is transiting in Libra sign. Mercury is transiting in Sagittarius sign. And from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits in Capricorn sign. Sun is transiting in Capricorn sign. And from 13th February onwards, Sun transits in Aquarius sign. Venus, Saturn are transiting in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits in Pisces sign, and Jupiter is transiting in Pisces sign. Let us see the transit results of planets in February 2023 for Sagittarius ascendants. For Sagittarius ascendants, Jupiter, Sun, Mars, and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Venus, Saturn, Mercury, Rahu and Moon are malefic planets. Sun is 9th lord transiting over 2nd house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards Sun transits in 3rd house in Aquarius sign. 1st and 4th lord Jupiter is transiting in 4th house in its own sign Pisces. 5th and 12th lord Mars is transiting over 6th house in Taurus sign, and Ketu is transiting in 11th house. These are benefic transits. Mercury is transiting in 1st house, and from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits over 2nd house in Capricorn sign. Venus and Saturn are transiting in 3rd house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over 4th house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in 5th house in Aries sign. These are malefic transits for Sagittarius ascendants. In February 2023, for Sagittarius ascendants, health will be good after February 7th. This is also going to be favorable transit related to 6th house matters. This is highly favorable in job related matters and daily routine. It is also favorable transit related to 9th house matters after 15th February. Your long distance travels are going to be favorable, and this is favorable transit for higher learning after February 15th. Career and profession is going to be favorable before 15th February. But this is completely favorable transit for 11th house matters. All your desires get fulfilled and you will have huge gains in this transit period. There will be problems in family and finance matters after 7th February, and this is also not favorable transit for 3rd house related matters before 13th February. Your efforts may not be fruitful, and it is not favorable transit for short distance travels before February 13th. This is completely not favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is in love and learning processes. This is also not favorable transit related to 9th house matters before February 13th. Your father's health may be affected before February 13th, and it is not favorable transit for long distance travels or higher learning before February 13th. Let us see the transit results of planets in February 2023 for Capricorn ascendants. For Capricorn ascendants, Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu are benefic planets, whereas Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Mars and Ketu are malefic planets. Saturn is 1st and 2nd lord, transiting over 2nd house in Aquarius sign. Venus is Yogakaraka planet for Capricorn ascendants. Venus is 5th and 10th lord, transiting over 2nd house in Aquarius sign. And from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over 3rd house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in Aries sign. Mercury is 6th and 9th lord, transiting over 12th house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits over first house in Capricorn sign. These are benefic transits. Sun is transiting in first house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards, Sun transits in second house in Aquarius sign. Jupiter is transiting in third house in its own sign Pisces. Mars is transiting in fifth house in Taurus sign, and Ketu is transiting in 10th house in Libra sign. These are malefic transits for Capricorn ascendants. In February 2023, for Capricorn ascendants, your health will be good after February 7th. This is also favorable transit in family and finance matters before February 13th. There will be happiness in family matters and finances improve up to February 13th. This is going to be completely favorable transit related to fourth house matters. This is favorable transit for purchasing properties and vehicles, and you will have peace of mind and home comforts in this February month of 2023. This is also going to be favorable transit related to 8th house matters. There will be gain in inheritance, and you may also get unearned money in this transit period. This transit period is not at all favorable related to 5th house matters, that is in love matters and learning processes. This is also not favorable transit for higher learning and long distance travels before February 15th. And this is also not favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments, especially after February 7th. So Capricorn ascendants get mixed results in February 2023. Let us see the transit results in February 2023 for Aquarius ascendants. For Aquarius ascendants, Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu are benefic planets, whereas Sun, Jupiter, Moon, Mars and Ketu are malefic planets. Saturn is 12th and first lord, transiting over first house in Aquarius sign. Venus is Yogakaraka planet for Aquarius ascendants. Venus is 4th and 9th lord, transiting in first house in Aquarius sign. And from 15th February onwards, Venus transits over second house in Pisces sign. Rahu is transiting in third house in Aries sign. Mercury is 5th and 8th lord, transiting over 11th house in Sagittarius sign. And from 7th February onwards, Mercury transits over 12th house in Capricorn sign. These are benefic transits for Aquarius ascendants. Jupiter is transiting in second house in Pisces sign. Mars is transiting in fourth house in Taurus sign. Ketu is transiting in ninth house in Libra sign. And Sun is transiting in 12th house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards, Sun transits in first house in Aquarius sign. These are malefic transits for Aquarius ascendants. In February 2023, for Aquarius ascendants, health will be good before February 13th. Your personality develops, you will have recognition before February 13th. This is favorable transit for short distance travels and your efforts become fruitful. This is also favorable transit related to 7th house matters. For unmarried people, this is favorable transit to get married, and for married people, marital life will be good. This is also favorable transit to start new business or new venture. Relationships improve in this transit period. This transit is also favorable for foreign travels and making investments after February 7th. But this transit is not favorable related to 4th house matters. There will be lack of happiness in home and you may not have peace of mind in this transit period. This is also not favorable transit for purchasing properties or vehicles. This is also not favorable transit for gain in inheritance before February 15th. This is also not so favorable transit related to 11th house matters after February 7th. After February 7th, there may be interruptions in getting gains and your desires may not get fulfilled. Let us see the transit results in February 2023 for Pisces ascendants. For Pisces ascendants, Jupiter, Moon, Mars and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Venus, Saturn, Sun, Mercury and Rahu are malefic planets. First and 10th lord Jupiter is transiting in first house in its own sign Pisces. Mars is second and 9th lord, transiting over third house in Taurus sign. and Ketu is transiting in 8th house in Libra sign. These are benefic transits for Pisces ascendants. Rahu is transiting in 2nd house in Aries sign, and Mercury is transiting in 10th house in Sagittarius sign, and from 7th February onwards Mercury transits over 11th house in Capricorn sign. Sun is transiting in 11th house in Capricorn sign, and from 13th February onwards Sun transits over 12th house in Aquarius sign. Saturn and Venus are transiting in 12th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th February onwards Venus transits over 1st house in Pisces sign. These are malefic transits for Pisces ascendants. In February 2023, for Pisces ascendants, this is going to be favorable transit related to 3rd house matters. Your efforts become fruitful and it is favorable for short distance travels. This is also going to be favorable transit related to 7th house matters before February 15th. Relationships improve and this is favorable transit to start new business before February 15th. This is highly favorable transit related to 8th house matters. You will have unearned money in this transit period and there will be gain in inheritance and ancestral property in this transit period. This is also going to be favorable transit in career and professional matters after February 7th. This is unfavorable transit related to finances. There will be interruptions in getting finances and there will be disturbances in family matters in this transit period. This is also not favorable transit related to 6th house matters before February 13th. You will face some problems in job and daily routine before February 13th. Your desires may not be fulfilled and there will be interruptions in getting gains in this transit period. You will have clashes with your friends also. This is not favorable transit for 12th house matters also. This is not favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments. It is advised to Pisces ascendants not to invest in any form in this transit period.
Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.